Hello again. Yes, in my last video, I was showing a pair of second-hand speakers I bought. A reference 3A Dulcet. Well, I'm going to spend some time this evening listening to those speakers in my system. I have heard them, but I want to spend a lot more time sort of listening to them and to try and get the best I can in terms of optimizing the sound as best as possible by positioning and so forth. But one thing, and very importantly, is the stands that they're going to stand on. Many years ago when I first had my first separate hi-fi system, it consisted of a pair of acoustic research speakers, which I remember I just positioned them on a bookshelf on my bedroom wall, and to me they sounded terrific. I was amazed I was able to get these speakers for, I think I paid about £10 for them in a second-hand shop somewhere locally, and there was bits of paint on them and what have you, but they played wonderfully. And for a long time they were on that bookshelf, and I was, it was great for me. But after some time, then I moved to a different room, and I managed to get some stands, and that, wow, what a difference that made. So putting them on a pair of good stands. I remember I used to put blue tack between the base of the speaker and the top of the stand to try and isolate them as much as I possibly could. And my first real understanding of what soundstage was by bringing those speakers onto stands, bringing the actual stands away from sort of the wall or any reflections, and then sitting like equidistant then in like a triangular position between the two speakers, and really understanding for the first time soundstage and positioning and placement of instruments and performers on the musical image then that was going on in front of me. It was a magical moment for me at the time. So coming back up to speed with what I'm doing now, I've got two sets of stands that I can use. So I'm going to try both stands. Now the big difference is this, and I'll just swing them around. I'll just swing my camera around and show. You go. Now then, there are the speakers there, sitting on two different stands. Now, these stands I've had for a long time. Bits of paint on them here and there. That's how they were when I bought them. But the stands are, there's quite a lot of ringing in the stands. They do come on spikes. The spikes beneath there. The spikes also between the stand, the top of the stand, and the underneath of the speaker. I have put blue tack on there as well. But these, I can't remember the make, but they are definitely, suited to sort of hi-fi systems of reasonable quality. The spikes on them are quite long. And then I got these, which I've brought down. Now, I've only heard the speakers on those stands, so I'm going to try them on these. Now, this is a pair of Apollo stands, which I bought new quite a few years back when I had ProAC speakers. Now, what I've done with these is I have filled, there's 4 tubes, okay, with these. And I filled all 4 tubes with some very fine concrete chip-ins. Again, there's spikes beneath the base of the stand. There's spikes also between the underside of the speaker and the top of the stand. I've added blue tack. But the difference is no ringing, no resonance at all compared to, if I hit the front, There's a little bit of ringing. If it the side, it's quite a lot. This is just, there's no resonating sound at all from the Apollo. So just turn the camera around a little bit. So yeah, what I'm going to do is play these speakers for the next few days and sort of move them from one stand to another. So and just to see how it goes really, and see if there's any noticeable difference. So yeah, bit of an exercise it was in getting all the little chip-ins into the Apollo stand, but it wasn't difficult really. It just was, I did it outside, which I had plenty of space, and yeah, when I did 1, 2, but I began to realise then, yeah, this is definitely going to be achievable, be able to get all the chip-ins in and compact them so tightly. So I'm pleased with the result. There was a little bit of dust and what have you, but I've managed to clean them up. And yeah, so that's it basically. So yeah, I'm gonna use a variety of different records and CDs and what have you, and I might show what I'm going to be playing. More recently, I've been listening to the Brothers Johnson, which is quite a bassy album with a lot of good drumming sounds, quite heavy drumming sound in there, and I really like that. Daft Punk, Random Access Memories. Then I got a Stephen Stills album where there's just him playing on an acoustic guitar. So yeah, it'll be, and play some jazz, which I like a lot of jazz. Some big band jazz as well, some Buddy Rich or whatever. I try lots of different stuff, and just to see how the two stands compare. And then once I've decided on which stand is the best, then I'll stick with that for these speakers, and then I'll be able to compare them with my Rega RX3s and see how it goes. So in the meantime, yeah, thanks for watching the video. If anybody's got any sort of like suggestions with any modifications that can be done with stands, then yeah, I'd be interested to know if anybody's tried anything similar. But thanks for now, and we'll do another video soon. Bye bye.